niseme nini shwali.
Huyu comedian wetu anaongeanga. Sasa nauliza hivi. Watu wanasemanga Nakuru ikifika saa 1 watu wameclear kwa barabara. Mbona tunaenda kulala mapema hivyo?
Si inaweza kuwa labda tuko na date. Ama labda tuko na mambo ya kanisa. Ndio maana tunalala hiyo masaa.
Watu wanasemanga kwamba Nakuru ikifika kitu saa 3 hata stage matatu zimeisha, hata upate matatu ya kwenda nyumbani. Lakini swali ni je, mbona matatu biashara zina close mapema hivyo?
So mimi according to me kitu naweza sema is because of insecurity. Insecurity hapa town. There are so many boys who are idle and now they are taking that opportunity to steal from people. Now you know people fear. Now you cannot operate at odd hours because you feel like somebody is coming to rob you. Now you will close very early. Yes.
So why do we go to sleep early in this city?
I think it's because of insecurity actually. And so many youths are unemployed, so watu wanatafuta riziki through kushika watu kwa nguvu and kuwanyang'anya vitu zao. And if the government can improve can improve security around Nakuru, like Nakuru city in general, it will be good because people will be operating without fear of insecurity. Yeah.
Yani hadi una ask permission kama uongelee the government. People are really even scared of talking about the government. No, the government, well, we have to talk about you. If it is your responsibility to ensure security in this city at night, then it is you guys who are failing. Because a few people have said kwamba there is insecurity in Nakuru. Ndo maana businesses have to close down early. Before we continue, are you looking for a laptop or PC that fits your lifestyle? CSAM's Technologies iko na wewe. Whether you are a student researching assignments, an office pro handling presentations and reports, or a creative guru doing video editing, 3D rendering, and everything in between, CSAM's Technologies is your go-to shop for quality, reliable, and affordable computers. From budget-friendly laptops with great battery life and portability, to power-packed machines with the latest processors, SSD storage, plenty of RAM, and a dedicated graphics card, tunayo yote, mpya and refurbished. Find us at Moonlight Plaza, ground floor, shop number G15, Nakuru CBD, or call 0723 500 182 or 0720 237 659. You can even WhatsApp. CSAM's Technologies, tunakufikisha digital. Now, let's continue. So this insecurity, how do you think it can be dealt with?
So first of all, they work on the youths wapate kazi ndio waweze at least kukua busy. Hizi mambo hazitatendeka za insecurities and such. Kwa sababu pia ni kuhatarisha pia maisha ya watu. If one person or many people get killed kwa sababu ya hiyo insecurity, that is a loss for a country. So the government should check on that.
Thank you so much. Indeed, like you're saying, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Yeah? So thank you, Tabitha. So you are heading home?
Yeah.
Okay. So safe journey. This early. It is late. Is it 5? It's 5 p.m. and she's heading home already. Because now it is tradition. Ikifika hii masaa ni masaa ya kutoka. But we can actually change that. We want to work hata saa 6 za usiku. Mimi nataka kwenda pale kwa passport. Nipate kuna watu huko waniprintie passport yangu usiku saa 6. Can we do that? It is possible. Not that it is not possible. If this city starts operating 24/7, would you be out here at night, maybe, having coffee somewhere, dining late, going shopping somewhere late night, going on a date late night?
Yeah, that one can happen if security can be tightened. Those people are working a night shift. Yeah, you might like to go and drink something somewhere, but now because of insecurity, you fear. You don't want to walk.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you for your opinion. Asante sana. All right, my brother, unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Duke Marita.
Duke, inasemekana kwamba Nakuru ni jiji moja ambayo watu hupenda kwenda kulala mapema. Je, mbona Nakuru watu huenda kulala mapema hivyo?
Ikifika saa moja hakuna kazi. So watu wamezoea ikifika saa moja, saa 12 watu ni kufunga. So hata mwenye anakuja kununua kitu hawezi akapata kama
kuna watu wanasema, kuna wanabiashara wameniambia wachache kwamba hao wangependa cooperate 24/7. Ya kwamba hata usiku kuna night shift na mchana of course kuna the normal shift.
Kunao ambao wanaweza fanya hiyo masaa 24, lakini Nakuru bado iko mbali kidogo. Nakuru bado.
All right. Sawa, shukran kwa maoni yako.
Asante na
Folks, we have seen these news times without number, even on mainstream media. Kuna wakati Citizen TV walikuwa wameweka that article on their Citizen digital platform, wakisema kwamba Nakuru, the city that goes to sleep early, you know. So it has always bothered me, you know, mbona hapa Nakuru people ikifika saa moja, saa mbili watu wamepotea, except maybe places like stage, Matatu stage, you may find a few people there, except maybe for a few restaurants here Majoni, you may find a few people still chilling there kidogo. But iki advance ifike masaa 3, saa 4, well, street kama hii hapa, these are Moi Road hapa, unapata it is clear. Right now you can see there is a lot of traffic here. You know, across the road Kenyatta Avenue, there's a lot of traffic. But once dawn falls, you know, giza ikianza tu kuingia tu hivi kidogo, people have cleared here. However, there has always been talk that, you know, we are looking to go into the 24-hour economy here in Nakuru. As we speak, there are a few businesses, you know, that I know that operate 24 hours. There is like the Nak City restaurant that operates 24 hours. The Galitos Pizza Inn, Chicken Inn restaurant here, just across, you know, the restaurants. If you come, even at saa 5 za usiku, even saa 6 za usiku, you can buy chicken there, you can buy something to bite there. Where else have I seen them operating 24 hours? I've seen, there's a hardware in Kiamuni, known as Pioneer Hardware. I have seen them saying they operate 24/7. And actually they do operate 24/7. So except for a few businesses here in town, many of the businesses, once ikifika 5, wameanza kufunga, kwenda nyumbani. So recently, very recently, as early as last week, I went to one of the malls here. We have how many malls in Nakuru City here? About 4, 5. We have the Golden Life Mall. We have Riria Hub. We have the West Side Mall. We have the Naivas Supercenter Mall. Is there another mall? And maybe 2 more coming up. So I went to one of the malls here in search of business. So tumekaa pale, and this client, we are talking. It's a medical facility. And then they tell me they would want to operate 24 hours because they told me they close at 7 p.m. So I'm like, why are you closing? This is a hospital. A hospital should not be closing. Then wakasema they have to close because the building closes down at that time. Closes down ama closes? They close. To close down is to shut completely. Isn't it? Yeah. So the building, you know, they shut the doors at that time. And then, hadi kesho tena. So overnight, hakuna mtu kwa hiyo building. There is no business ongoing in that building. And you can imagine, for a place, for an establishment such as a mall, you know, a multi-million or even a billion shilling investment, just operating daytime and then usiku, it is shut. Imagine medical facilities, hospitali si place inafaa kufungwa, is it? Because somebody can get sick even in the middle of the night, anytime. You know, so I was really baffled by that. Ya kwamba they have to close. For them, they would want to operate 24/7, but they have to close because the building closes ikifika jioni. I'm like, whoa. Now I see why we are a city that goes to sleep early. That could be one of the reasons. There could be many other reasons, but that could be one of the reasons. That is one of them. And then the next one is security. That even the owners of the buildings, they prefer to close jioni until next day because of security issue. I'm like, whoa, okay. So now we have businesses that would want to operate 24/7. However, the premises that they're operating in, they have to close. Sasa nikajiuliza, wait a minute, kwani mwenye nyumba alijenga si yeye alijijengea? Umejengea wana biashara. If businesses want to operate 24/7, why should you close? You know, at ikifika 7 p.m., ikifika 6 p.m. pale, you go to, you know, many buildings here. You know, you go to CK Patel, you go to Highway Towers, you go to Biashara Center, Sigma Plaza. You know, somebody was telling me that, you know, in one of those buildings that I've mentioned, ikifika 6, mshaanza gongewa mlango na masoja, we, tokeni bana, tunafunga. I'm like, whoa. These are the same people you are chasing them out. The same people end month you expect them wakuja wakupatie pesa ya rent. And again, you know, some of them, of course, kuna agents pale wakupigia masimu 1,000. Ujalipa. So how are these people going to make money if you are limiting them the time of which they should be operating? Whoa. Na kwanza in Nakuru, so typically somebody has got just 8 hours from 8 to 5, you know, the 8 to 5 schedule. You make money within that time. Na end month, wewe lipa pesa yetu. Whoa, come on. Now I know why we don't operate 24/7 here in Nakuru. Kumbe the landlords, the owners of the buildings, they want their businesses to be closed. Ikifika saa ngapi? Their premises to be closed ikifika hiyo masaa. Whoa. Hiyo hadi saizi bado inanishangaza. So now, the reason behind that is the security issue. Ya kwamba Nakuru kuna insecurity. Ya kwamba usiku, you know, somebody can come, they break into the building, wapore vitu za watu pale. But then again, if you look at it, okay, here you have the owner of the building, and then you have the business owners in there. Even if somebody breaks into the building, will they steal the building or they will steal the items, you know, or products, etc. of the business owners? Of course, si wewe mwenye building utaibiwa, si building yako building haitaibwa. Ile kitu itaibwa ni biashara za watu. And some of these people, they are ready to take that liability. Ya kwamba mimi, I am willing to operate 24/7, okay? Especially for our hospital, kama hiyo nimepeana. Usiku watu waingie shift, mchana kuna wenye operate, you know, them they are willing to make money even 24/7. Even me actually, even the building that I have my office here. Sometimes I'm actually the last one to leave that office. Saa moja, I tell Kevo bana, Kevo, ongojea hii video imalize ku-export ndio tuende. Saa moja, I'm in there, I'm telling Kevin, just 5 minutes, let me send this video. Hii video ina upload, imefika 80%. But I wish I could have more time to be right there. So especially I think the people who are now, you know, in business, you know, the one who are budding. The budding are business people. Me here, the likes of me, and many others. We would surely want to be in operation 24/7. And I can tell you there's a friend of mine who chose, you know, because in town, shops close at 6, they chose to run their business from home. So imagine you have a guy who has gone to rent a home, okay, a home, and they do t-shirt printing. They print t-shirts and flyers, brochures from home. So they are taking a 3-bedroom. One of the room is where there is the machine, the printing machine for t-shirt, and the printer for jerseys, etc., and flyers and brochures from home. Why? Because if I were in town, and that's what they told me, if I were in town, nitafungiwa shop sijui 6. Na hasa mimi because kuna kazi mingi, nataka hii kazi nifanye nini, like I have more time to print this work. So hata usiku naweza enda pale ni print hapo some documents, asubuhi nimeamka nimeenda kudeliver. I'm like, wow, beautiful idea. So now to the owners of the buildings. To the owners of the buildings, I understand that issue of security. But if every building, because now this doctor told me, if like every mall, for example, you know, ikiweza pata ma AP wawili, administration police, wawili tu usiku, you know, like they do for the banks here. Across you have the Stanbic Bank. Ukija pale Johnny, you'll find security up. You know, if these businesses, you know, if we can have the buildings, that is, if we can have, you know, my AP pale, you know, wawili tu kila building usiku, is there a problem? Si tunaweza operate tu, customer anaweza kuja hata saa 3 za usiku abai chenye anabai ama apate ile service anataka. Kama ni hospitali for instance, somebody can just walk in even at midnight na apate ile service anataka. You see, we keep talking about having the 24-hour economy in Nakuru, just talk, but actualizing it, sasa unasikia the owners of the building wanafunga building zao saa ngapi? Ikifika 6. So we have a long way to go, but I think that is something we can change course. Like we can just change course like immediately, SAAP, okay? And many of you, you know, the owners of the buildings, dear owners of the buildings, you know, many of you, you know, you are here, you go here at Rift Valley Sports Club, mnakaa pale, mnakunywa chai, you talk. You see, for you guys have already made your money. Sindio? For somebody who owns a building here in Nakuru City, them they have already made their money. They made their money. Sasa kazi tu. Some of you even retire. So you go to sports club pale, you relax, you swim, you walk around the track pale, you chat nini. But look, sisi sasa when you want to make our money now, making money today needs a lot more time than probably needed in your time. You guys made money mkajenga hizi buildings. Sasa it is our time. Inflation ili skyrocket. Tangu mjenga hizi buildings mpaka sasa hizi inflation is skyrocket. So we need to put much more effort to make as much money so that even us one day we can build the buildings that you have built here. Okay? So that is the message that I wanted to pass to you today. The landlords in town, business people, they are willing to operate 24/7. If only you could let them. If only you would leave the doors open day and night as we are ready to do business in town. Now, I can go further and explain, you know, and give you more reasons, okay? But where you meet there at Rift Valley Sports Club, you know, many of you landlords, you mnapatana pale. I am ready to come there and we can have, you know, a conference pale. I prepare some PowerPoints nicely on why this city needs to operate 24/7, and then maybe we can find a way forward, because I feel this message needs to get to all of you collectively. You know what? It is a decision that needs to come from you guys collectively. Okay? Ikianza na mmoja sawa pia, but I really feel like this message should when you get this video, kindly just forward it to any landlord that you know here in town. I know some of you. I personally will forward this message to you. So you too, if you get this video, forward to another one. But ikiwezekana tu nipate mahali tu a platform, niwaelezee in a presentation vizuri the feedback that I'm getting from business people out here. I'm telling you, we need to get 24-hour economy as of yesterday. Not today, not tomorrow. As of yesterday. Hiyo kitu tumekuwa tumefanya. Business people want to operate, including myself here. So mpaka hapo, siniseme I'll see you in the next one. Sindio? Alright, so my number is 0791 055 678. If you agree with me, well and good, keep sharing the message. If you don't agree with me as well, you can just drop it in the comment section. Wacha tupate pia maoni yako. And also, what is your opinion? Should Nakuru remain a city that goes to sleep early, or should we change things around here, how we operate? See you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel for more insights from Nakuru City. Haya.